If you're a dog owner here in Gardena, you obviously want a dog that's happy and confident living in the city with you. So this explainer is all about helping you find the right professional trainer to make that happen. We're going to walk through 5 main steps. First, we'll talk about what training looks like for a city dog, then figure out your specific goals, find a quality trainer, go over the right questions to ask them, and finally, how to practice those new skills right here in Gardena.
So, let's start with why training is so helpful for life in Gardena. It's really more than just teaching sit and stay. It's about giving your dog the confidence to handle our busy city without getting stressed.
I mean, just think about your day-to-day. You might be navigating a busy sidewalk on Vermont Avenue, or trying to keep your dog relaxed with all the noise and people near the Artesia Transit Center. Good training gives your dog the tools to handle all that stuff calmly. Okay, so how do you get there? Well, it really starts with taking a good look at your dog and figuring out what you both need to work on. Most of us are dealing with some common challenges. It could be anything from leash pulling to maybe something more complex like separation anxiety. Just being able to pinpoint your main goal is a huge first step because that helps you find the right kind of professional help. And that brings up this distinction. Are you just looking for family dog training to work on everyday manners, or do you need behavior modification for some tougher issues like fear or reactivity? Knowing the difference helps you find a trainer who has the right expertise. Next up is how you want to do the training. In-home lessons are fantastic for problems that happen inside the house. Group classes are great for socialization. And then you've got options like day training or board and train, which can really help if you have a busy schedule. It's all about what fits you and your dog best.
All right, so you have a pretty good idea of what you need. Now, let's get into how to spot a genuinely great professional trainer.
You're going to hear this term a lot, positive reinforcement, and for good reason. It's pretty much the gold standard. It's all about rewarding the behavior you want to see, which builds a way stronger, more trusting relationship with your dog than old-school punishment-based methods ever could. Now, California doesn't actually require trainers to be licensed. That means these certifications are your best sign of a true professional. They show that a trainer has passed some tough exams on animal behavior and learning theory, and that they're committed to keeping their skills up to date. So, you found a few trainers who look promising and have good credentials. The next step is to chat with them to find that perfect match for you and your dog. But first, let's talk budget, right? Here's a look at the typical costs in Gardena and the wider LA County area. It just helps to know what to expect. Seeing these numbers helps you plan for what is honestly a really important investment in a better life with your dog. When you're talking to a trainer, you can use this list as your guide. You'll want to ask about their methods, their credentials, and make sure they're going to create a plan that's specific to your dog. A really key question is how you'll both measure progress. That way, you know you're working toward the same clear goals. So once you've hired your trainer and you start learning some new things, that's when the real work begins, taking those skills and applying them out in the real world. And here's a little piece of local know-how that's good to keep in mind. Gardena has a standard leash law. Solid training, especially on how to walk nicely on a leash, just makes following this rule feel like second nature. It ensures your walks are safe and relaxed for everyone. Using your local surroundings to practice is so valuable. For instance, the Wetland Preserve is perfect when you need a quieter spot to work on focus. Raleigh Park has a bit more distraction with other families around, which is great for obedience practice. And the paths at Mas Fukai Park are ideal for working on polite greetings. Oh, and a quick tip. As of right now, Gardena doesn't have its own dedicated off-leash dog park. So for that really important recall practice in a safe, fenced-in area, you'll probably want to head over to one of the great parks in a nearby city like Torrance or Redondo Beach.
And at the end of the day, this is what it's all about. It's about having those calmer walks down the street, those happier greetings when people come over, and just having a wonderful companion that you can confidently take with you anywhere in Gardena and beyond. We wish you the very best on your training journey.